Hi, Paul Blackburn here with what I think is a breakthrough. See, I finally figured out how you can have me on your team in 2015 without paying the usual $25,000 a year. So if you'd like to be staying focused and on track for the entire year, this will definitely float your boat. You see, I've spent most of this year building a revolutionary program designed to deliver maximum impact in minimum time. It involves me relentlessly stalking you for the next 12 months. Now, I only mean to do that in the best kind of a way. But with a constant series of reminders, mini lessons, memory joggers, short meditations, text messages, and much, much more, then I'm going to make sure that you stay focused and productive the entire year. Now, how am I going to do that? Funny you should ask. Just stick with me for the next few minutes and all will be revealed. Firstly, I'm going to invite you to come to a workshop early February 2015 where we'll be planning your year, setting your goals and blueprinting your strategies. We'll be cutting to the chase on exactly what needs to happen in exactly the right sequence so that you can kick more goals in 2015 than any other year. Now, why February? Well, I want your New Year's resolutions turned into toast and out of the way so that we can get serious. There's a limit of 300 units on these particular things spread across the 5 capital cities that we'll be going to. So a small group in each capital city, Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne, Perth and Adelaide, all get their own workshop that I'll be attending in person to work with you in a small group. So we make sure we get this bit right. Secondly, I'm going to send you weekly focus sessions. So I'm going to send you a focus session to do every week. Now, they'll just be a page or two long and they'll walk you through a series of steps and processes that'll move you forward in the areas of a theme for that month because we're going to have a theme every month. Thirdly, you're going to get a brand new meditation every single month. Now, these will be less than 10 minutes long and of course they'll be themed with the monthly projects that we'll be undertaking so that they back up what we're doing because we're actually going to be working on the 12 key skills that any person needs to master. Fourthly, we spent most of this year building a brand new diary. So you and I are going to be communicating directly through my special 2015 diary. This thing's full of hints, tips, motivators, inspirational quotes, ideas, you name it. And each month has a theme and we'll be working our way through lots of exercises and processes that are outlined right there in the diary so that you can do them as they come up and line them up with the meditations and the messages that I'm sending you personally. Fifthly, I'm going to be texting you. So I'm going to pester you with text messages. Now, I'm not saying here how often that will be, but expect me to be getting in your face with short, sharp, powerful prompts to get up and do something and to keep going. Sixthly, I'm also going to be sending you specific tailored voicemails. Now, they might be just a minute long with perhaps a checklist of things to do in, say, the Self-Esteem Week, or they could be as long as a couple of minutes explaining how to do something a bit more complex, perhaps in assertiveness or finances or whatever. This particular piece of software can tell the difference between you answering the phone and your voicemail system, and it'll send you a slightly different message depending on which one it is. Seventhly, and I'm sure that's a real word, I'm going to be sending you private video lessons. Like everything in the program, they'll be focused on our monthly target and designed to back up what we're doing. Also, like everything in the program except the diary itself, the video lesson will load straight onto your mobile device so that you can get the benefit instantly or repetitively or both. All up, what does that look like? Essentially, if we try and put some numbers on this, I've got 2 versions, a gold program and a platinum program. If the diary is worth $75, the focus sessions, let's say they're 240 for 52 of them during the year. Meditation will be 12 of those during the year, so we'll call that 96 or $100 worth. Personal text messages, I don't know how we value that, so I'll put 120. The personal voicemails, once again, I've got no idea how we value that, so we put 120. The private video lessons and the one-day workshop, 197 each. So what you'll see is those are included in the gold and the platinum program. If you wanted to upgrade to get yourself a gold book, we've got a beautiful bunch of gold books in stock, so we can send one of those to you with the diary when we get it in stock. And if you want a mid-year update, I'm going to go to Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide and Perth again, run a one-day workshop, and we're going to look at how far you've got during the year, where you've slipped, where you've done exceedingly well, and just retune everything to make sure that you're up to speed and ready to go. So 2 versions of this fabulous product. Basically, this is personal development on steroids delivered straight to your mobile device so you can use it whenever you want. In terms of values, that's what it looks like. Of course, you know we're not going to charge anything like that, so these numbers don't really mean much. Essentially, the gold program, we are doing a pre-release offer if you want to jump on board now before we hit the 1st of January 2015. The gold program is $47 a month, and likewise the platinum is $67 a month, and in that we've got the extra of the gold book and the mid-year workshop. So whichever one suits you, that's what the program looks like. I can't do it any cheaper than that, or any more powerfully, or any better than that. Like I said, we have a limit of these 300 for these units because we've only printed 300 diaries, and so therefore there's only 300 people can get into this program. If you'd like to be one of those 300 people, then there it is. That's the offer. It's a revolution in making personal change actually stick, keep you focused and productive the entire year through. And you can join us for simply the wildest ride of your life in 2015. All you have to do is call us on 02 6247 8336. But you know what? I reckon you better do that now before we run out. Bye-bye.